Communication with coaches is one of the most challenging and rewarding aspects of officiating. This communication is fundamental to the effectiveness of all sports officials. Skilled communicators build relationships with coaches because they use officiating tools that build know, like, and trust. If a coach knows you, likes you, and trusts you, your effectiveness on the court, field, mat, or pitch is supported in a powerful way. Communication with coaches matters, and our best officials look for ways to skill themselves up because, let's face it, communicating with coaches in the midst of emotional competition is challenging but vital to our success. In today's video, we'll learn a practical tool to use with coaches, and we'll be hearing from a subject matter expert and longtime friend of the LHSOA, Tuta Salaam. Tuta is a Big 12 football referee and was chosen to participate in the National Football League's Officials Development Program. He's a project manager for the Army Corps of Engineers, and he's going to share a communication tool we can use in our next assignment.
Hello, my name is Tuta Salaam, and I am a football official. Today, I want to briefly discuss communicating with coaches. In general, communication is one of the more difficult aspects of our jobs as sports officials. We all have room for improvement in this area, whether it's communicating with our crewmates, communicating with our assigners, or at the game site when we communicate with players and coaches. We communicate with a coach. One of the first things we need to consider is closing our mouths and opening our ears. It is imperative for us to understand what exactly the coach needs from us at that time so that we can craft our communication. Oftentimes, a coach simply wants to vent and rant. Those are opportunities for us to simply listen and move on. We should avoid instigating situations by engaging in a back and forth with a coach that has not asked us any questions. If a coach does not ask us a question, simply listen and move on. However, when a coach does ask us a question, we must provide an answer. Those are the times when our communication skills are extremely important. There are a couple of things that we should keep in mind when we do provide an answer to a coach. The first thing that we need to consider when we answer questions from coaches is we need to be direct. Look the coach directly in their eye and directly answer the question that they have asked. Avoid tap dancing around the subject, even if it is a complicated, even if it is a difficult and uncomfortable situation that we are in. Directly answer the question the coach has asked. And as we are directly addressing the situation, let's be sure to provide impactful information. Avoid bringing up extraneous issues that don't directly address the situation at hand. While we are directly addressing the coach, while we are providing impactful information, we need to also remember we need to be concise. There is not a lot of time during games when we have the opportunity to talk to coaches. The coaches really want to quickly get their question answered and get back to coaching their team. We don't have time because we need to get back to administering the game. So we need to ensure that we are concise with our information that we are providing to the coach. So while we are directly addressing the coach, providing impactful information in a concise way, the final thing is we need to make sure that all of the information that we provide is essential to the topic at hand. It is extremely important that all of the information that we provide to the coach is essential to answer the specific question they've asked. We need to consider that all the information we provide helps the coach understand and informs the coach on the judgment that we made at that moment, or the rule that applied to the question that the coach has. If we can provide direct, impactful, and concise and essential information when answering a coach's question, I think it can go a long way towards improving our communication skills in this difficult area. So the next time a coach approaches us to communicate, the first thing we need to remember is listen first. Understand if they're asking us a question. And if they are asking us a question, roll the dice. Thank you very much for your time.